Well, here's the river this morning. That's, yeah. I gotta say, my bridge is doing pretty good, but that's the most water. Now, I keep saying it, but now this is the most water I have seen here. We have another little flat spot over here, and yeah, it's getting flooded out too. Hi, bub. She's getting all flooded out here. I gotta say, my bridge is doing a whole lot better than I thought it was going to. I thought it'd be down the river by now. I can't believe that it's doing this well. Now, we did get a whole lot of rain last night. Wow. Well, I guess we don't have to water the garden. We haven't planted anything. We still got this white stuff kicking around a little bit, and it's supposed to snow today. There's solar. I gotta really tie up all those wires. Solar's getting redone. I want to take it off this platform. I don't like the platform. I don't like how high it is. So solar's getting redone. Hopefully this summer. Try really hard to get her done this summer. I gotta move that mound in behind it. We asked the guy when he was cleaning the property to put that mound there. He was going to bury it, but wind came through and it took off that panel and that panel. The wind blew them right off of there. So we got home from town and seen them laying on the floor. So I asked him, I said, can you just make a mound in behind there so that the wind doesn't push on it too hard? And yeah, he went right over there, made a mound. So that did help out, but well, all the snow from here is gone. That's a good thing about rain. It helps melt that last bit of snow. Come on, Bob. Loggers have been at it this morning. You can hear them. I don't know. I think they're over in this section too. I'm not too sure. I heard the trucks. I don't know if it's from this side also, or sounded like they were right outside our house. No, they're just down there. They're down the neighbors over here working over there. You coming, baby girl? Come on. Come on, baby girl. Yeah. So, I'll walk the dog up to the top. We can't get in the bush anymore. I took Lacey and Annie up on the power line yesterday, and I'm surprised Annie made it up to the top of that big hill. We looked around. We like to look at the rocks and stuff, and we collected a few rocks. We got a few pudding stones and a few other rocks that we liked, and we put them in a backpack. I carried the backpack. But the ticks are getting bad up there, and the dog isn't treated. So hopefully, and he's gonna talk to the vet today, and hopefully the vet can send that medication for her and we'll get it tomorrow and then she'll get treated. At least the ticks that we got yesterday, they were big ticks. We could see them. Well, we brushed Lacey out really good when we got back. And searched ourselves really good, but yeah, I still found one on me. I had a little nap after that and woke up to something crawling around on my arm. And of course, it was a tick. And then you talk to the neighbor up the road. He's been here 20 some years and he says, I've never seen a tick out here. We've been 2 years, and last year we got ticks and this year we're getting ticks. But I was up there the day before that, and I got nothing. I walked up on the hill, walked back, nothing. That's the video of the deer that I showed you. I got nothing. So just a difference in one day, I guess. Yeah. So it's nice to see the deers through. Haven't seen any bear sign yet. We had a pretty good winter. I mean, there's still a bit of snow in the woods. I'm sure they're getting out of hibernation now. But I mean, you can see like there's still spots in the bush that there's snow. Come on, Slowpoke, let's go. Come on. The dog is so slow. So I guess I'm gonna have to get some money together and go get my bear tag. I might go up for spring bear. We got ourselves a bush chicken last night. We were standing there after Annie was done cooking. We ate. And I was asking her what she was gonna have for lunch today for work. And she's like, I don't know, I'll figure something out. Next thing you know, we hear this big bang on the window. Scared both of us. Went to the window and we thought it was a hawk. So I ran outside and I realized it was a bush chicken, and well, there's no helping it. So I took his pajamas off and he's in the fridge right now. Surprised me, I thought she would cook them up last night, because I know she likes the bush chickens. Come on, Slowpoke. Let's go. But I guess she's gonna cook them up for supper tonight. I just found it weird that, you know, just as we're discussing what she's gonna have, because there was a little bit of meat left from what we cooked last night. I'm like, well, you could have that and you could make a little rice with it. And just as we're talking about that bang, it's like, thank you, Lord. Come on, baby girl. Oh, workers. Come on, baby girl. Atta girl. Atta girl. Oh yeah, it's them doing the potholes. The pothole man. Oh. Alrighty, well that's new. I'm gonna pull that off the fence. The top of a dead pine tree on the fence. That's still ripping over there. That's crazy. How's the power line looking today? The power line's looking pretty good. We got snow on the far side. And that's it. Lacey and I fixed our fence a little bit. I gotta move that fence this summer. Yeah, you can see we own this road. We got it surveyed, and you see the marker right here. So there's a pin and a marker there. We own to there. So I'm gonna put the chain back up, I think tomorrow. I put a chain because I know the wahoos around here are just gonna bust it anyways. I was gonna put a nice big gate up, but I know the wahoos are gonna break it, so we're gonna get that out of their system and hope for the best. Right, buddy? Huh? Well, that's it. We only come up to this driveway and then we're going back. Yeah, but anyways, you put the signs up. I mean, you see I got a no trespassing sign on either side of that, and a lot of people don't listen to it. Now, I have been talking to the game warden. I've been back and forth with him. And he tried washing his hands of it and trying to send it off to a different department. But I think they said, no, you got to deal with it. So, I'm hoping it's dealt with soon. He's waiting on his legal team to get back to us. So I think the catch that's getting him right now is I'm not stopping loggers from going back there. I'm not stopping my neighbor from going back there because he owns another property back there. And I'm not stopping the other fellow that owns back there. If you own back there, you got legal right to it. I'm not stopping that. I'm just stopping the general public. Come on, Bob, let's go. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Come on, atta girl. So I think that's what's getting them, because I am not stopping people from going back there. I even, when I put that up, I had the logger actually contact me, and he got a little bit high and mighty, and I told him, I'm not stopping you from going back there. I said, I'll give you the gate code. He's like, no, it's not going to stay up long. So I know he was one of the ones that called the M&R on me. But that's fine, I own it. And I'm still not going to stop him from going back there. I just want what's right is right. Now, I guess in the email, the game warden did put in there that they've had people contacting them, seeing if they can still go back there, fish and hunt. I'd like to know what the game warden's telling them, because if he's telling them yes, he's lying to them. He's making them trespassers at that point. And if I wanted to be really, really mean about it, I could just keep calling the cops, getting license plate numbers and calling the cops and charging them with trespassing. But I don't want to be like that. Come on, Bob. See her drag her butt. This dog dragging her little tushy. Yeah, so today we're supposed to get rain all day and then snow tonight. It is chilly, like my hands are getting cold holding the phone. Come on, let's go. And then I think it's supposed to rain tomorrow again too. We'll get a couple days this week that we're supposed to get snow again. I don't know what it's going to accumulate to, but they say snow. There you go, baby girl. And I mean, it is northern Ontario, so I don't doubt that we're going to get the snow. Whoo, she's getting in front. I would say don't plant your gardens until after the May 2-4 weekend, or even on the May 2-4 weekend. We tried that when we lived down south. We planted before the May 2-4, and then we got frost come through. And luckily, I don't think we lost anything that time. I don't really remember, but remember we had the frost come through. Yeah, wait till your May 2-4, unless you plant stuff in containers and you can bring it in the house. Put it out on your deck or something, and then you can bring it in the house. We're gonna, come on, Bub, let's go. We're gonna get going on the homestead there this summer. Get the garden situated, and there's a bunch of things we want to do. I want to be a little bit more self-sufficient. So we got to get the chicken coop built and the chicken run built, and come on, Bubba, pick up the pace. Let's go. Come on, let's go. Atta girl. Yeah, so we're gonna get the chicken run done. I gotta get the garden situated, and I want to take part of that power line out there. and I want to rototill it, and I want to put in some potatoes and maybe carrots. Put a big plot of potatoes and carrots in. Not a girl. I wanted to plant some apple trees, but I talked to the neighbor up the road, and he keeps telling me good luck with that. Come on. Yes, he tried planting some apple trees, and the bears came in and destroyed them. Apparently the bears climb them when they're small trees and topple them over and break them off just to get a couple apples. Silly buggers. We do have a wild apple tree here. It's actually right here on the corner. It's right in these pine trees here. It is right here. You can see the pine tree right here. Or the apple tree, sorry. Haven't gotten any apples off of it, but the deer do go to it, and the squirrel likes it, and the chipmunk likes it. And I was hoping on getting my garage built this summer, but I want to put a pole barn up for the garage. But the gentleman that I was going to do some work for, I guess decided not to, and I don't blame him. He was going to build a house and wanted me to build his house for him. And I do not blame him with the way this world is going right now. This world is upside down and bonkers. So they decided not to build this summer. And I honestly don't blame them. Yeah, so we got a lot of projects. That's all going to get cleaned up, and this shed's going. That outhouse is going in the fire. And then I got to get rid of all the standing water. This is crazy. This puddle. So I got to do some pushing with the tractor this summer. I dug a big trench here yesterday. It actually got rid of a lot of that water, because that water was up to this puddle here. All that water was up to there. So my big trench did do something. I was hoping it would have drained this down a little bit more too. I had to get rid of that. So yeah, this driveway is actually going to come up and around, and then it's going to go back out and then back down there. So we're going to have like a horseshoe driveway. It's going to be more like a teardrop. And then the middle here, we're going to put a big mound, and we got these. I'll show you these rocks. They're actually really cool. They got some fool's gold in them. I think they got real gold too, but you'd have to pulverize them and run them through a machine to actually get it out, because I don't think it's going to be big chunks. But yeah, we got these here rocks here, and they got the fool's gold in them. And I got that one, and this one, and then we got these guys. We got a whole, like, you can tell I kind of like rocks. Like, look at all the fool's gold. Look at all that fool's gold in them. They're pretty cool. So yeah, I like picking up the rocks, like I said before. And we like all the fool's gold and everything in them. And I'm sure there's real gold in it, because where there's fool's gold, there's real gold. Well, anyways, so these rocks are going to sit in this area here once we get it all built up. I got to move that soon. It's getting moved over here. I'm going to shove it back in the bush. I'm going to clean that bush up a little bit over there. And it's getting shoved back there, and then I got to build a woodshed, because I got to cut that, split it, And I think I might do it all by hand because I actually like splitting lugs. Crazy as that sounds, I actually like to split them. I was out there this weekend splitting some. So yeah, that's the, ooh, that was muddy. And then the chicken coop is all going here. So because we do have the bald eagles, the golden eagles, the hawks, all the aerial predators, I want these trees in the chicken run so they have something to run under, of a little bit of safety to run to. So I got to do the chicken run here, but I don't want them in the standing water, so I want to kind of build it up here a little bit too. And you know, I could actually do that with some shavings and just build it up. Just keep, as they wreck all this here grass and everything, just keep putting like shavings and stuff in there. I can get as many shavings as they want from the Mennonites or the Amish. I don't know what they want to be called. I call them Mennonites. Yeah, chickens going here. As you know, the garden's going down the hill down there where it's flooded. In the summertime, that does not flood. I mean, we got pouring rain here. The water level comes up, but it doesn't come up that much. That's just all because of the snow melt. The ice melted off the lake up ahead that feeds this. My neighbor said that I should be out there trying to fish for specks right now because there should be specks in there right now. And I very well might do that very soon. I was actually going to take this pile because it actually belongs right there on the fire pit. And I'm glad I didn't. It would all that would have been down the river. So I'll wait until the river comes back down now. Yeah, and that rain did take care of a lot of the snow, like I thought it would. There's my deck for the back, but I got to get the skirting done on the deck first. I got to get this thing skirted under there, and I got to get it braced. We were looking at pouring, because I want to pour a little foundation underneath there. We were looking at doing it bag by bag, but apparently it's gonna be a lot of bags. So I don't know what we're deciding. I can do cinder block and then build on top of that, and then that'll make the house a little stronger, because right now on the piers that it's on, she shakes a little bit when you walk inside. And then when you get the wind blowing at it, it shakes a bit. And it's a little freaky. Don't get me wrong, it's a little freaky to have your house shaking when you're walking around in that. But yeah, anyways, that's this morning's video. The dog and I are gonna go inside now, and I got some stuff inside to do, get the fire going again. Alrighty, well, dog and I are out.